Hey Capricorn, how you doing? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, all placements in between. So we have Capricorn in chart. This could be for you, and this is specifically if you are also a life path one. All right, or you're born on the 1st or the 10th. All right, this is going to be for you, or if you resonate with this number a lot, this is going to be for you. All right, use your intuition. If you feel this is meant for you and it shows up on your For You page, make sure to like, share, and subscribe here. Support me on my TikTok, the Cap Medicine. Support me on Blue Sky, the Cap Medicine. I'm available for personal readings. My email is going to be in the description box below. And also, what I offer is in the community section of this page as well. So let's move into Capricorn Life Path Ones. Okay, Capricorn placements, Life Path Ones. All right. Or if you resonate with this number a lot, we're going to get your first oracle card here. All right, there we go. We have astrology and scribe. Okay, maybe you're being called to do these things. Maybe it's just like this energy around journaling. Okay, there's a need to journal. There's a need to like write things down. Because when you write things down, that creates a physical type tangible thing. So it gives you a lot like confidence in what you're trying to create or journal or manifest or whatever it is. So that's very important. So I feel like you're finding that whatever you're journaling and things like that is starting to manifest. It feels like. So let's find out what this card is here. It's Shashat, astrology, and scribe. Maybe this is something from your past life as well. Maybe you were a scribe in a past life. So we're going to find out here what this card means for you, Capricorn, Life Path Ones. All right. What is there to know for Capricorn, Life Path Ones? With this card here, this astrology and scribe card. What is there to know from Source, Spirit Guides, Angels? All right. What is there to know around this astrology and scribe card? All right, let's see here. Let's see. So at the bottom we have Hangman. So yeah, I feel like this is an energy here of whatever you're receiving, your insight. You're getting insight on how to move, Capricorn Life Path Ones. All right, you're getting downloads. Okay, so it's important to pay attention to your downloads at this time. Yeah, the star here. So there's something about your connection, like again, to astrology, the stars, things like that, the universe. Okay, you could be experiencing a lot of synchronicities at this time, I feel like, as well. Um, Capricorn, Life Path Ones. Yeah, King of Swords. So yeah, speaking things into existence here. Okay, you're tapped into something here, I feel like, with this sword. You're like tapped into a different tapped into your higher self. I feel like there's something around your higher self in your throat chakra. Speaking, It's just like a lot of affirmations here, a lot of that kind of energy. Okay, what are you speaking here? Okay, yeah, Four of Pentacles in the second house of your finances, resources, personal belongings. So yeah, your investments here. So it's the energy around speaking these things into existence. These things are very much real. Okay, when you speak them, they are real. Okay, so don't ever doubt that, Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn placements, or you could be dealing with energies that kind of project that energy towards you, so you feel like you don't. I just feel like it's very important to keep this private. This type of thing here with your resources, finances, things like that. Keep this to yourself. All right. I feel like, all right, yeah, the tower and the placement of your thoughts, communication, mind, childhood, and young adult years. So I feel like because when you tell people things, okay, it tends to kind of, it tends to like kind of like mentally kind of, you know, not get in the way, but kind of like, I just feel like there's a lot of energy around like who you can trust and things like that. Okay, the tower is, this is things I feel like could be with like from your childhood too, like when it comes to like with people like maybe from your hometown or something. People when you said too much, or like when you people knew too much, like things, things got revealed. Okay, I just feel like there's something about things being revealed here, Capricorn. Okay, it's important to trust that. Yeah, Five of Wands here in the placement of your fourth house of family, home, emotions, ancestors. So yeah, it could be, this is the placement of the home or some emotional connections. Maybe there's a little bit of tension or something going on. Um, it's a five, so fives are Mercury ideas. So maybe there's a lot of people that don't agree with what you're doing right now with a career or whatever it is. That don't agree with your life path necessarily, what you're trying to do. Okay, what you're creating, what you're writing down. Like, it's important to keep these things to yourself. There's an energy around keeping this to yourself. Okay, like, don't tell anybody anything. Okay, that's what I feel. Yeah, Four of Cups in the placement of your fifth house of confidence, creativity, self-expression, like purpose. So yeah, there's definitely an energy around speaking it and going for it at the same time. Like, I feel that energy, or there's an energy around support as well. Um, you are supported, Capricorn. You're heavily supported more than you think. Um, you know, I just feel like there could be a sense of, like, being the only one in the house, or being the only one amongst your family or something that is walking this path. And it hasn't been the easiest of months for you possibly here. Okay, Page of Wands. So there's some type of green light you've been getting here, some type of um, sense of, okay, more of a sense of purpose. I feel like there's an energy of purpose here, a lot of purpose in what you do, how you carry yourself. It's really, it's changed a lot. I feel like it's in your sixth house is your routine, your work, your job, your health, sense of self improvement. So I see you're improving on these things. I see you're more confident in these things, confident to maintain a routine, confident in maintaining good health, confident in maintaining organization. Like, it's important to be organized right now, Capricorn. I feel like that's what's going on. Ace of Cups in the placement of your seventh house, which is one-on-one relationships, business partnerships. So yeah, definitely there's better connections coming in here, more support coming in. I feel like there's something about support that's coming in. More support, or like there's an energy around spirit sending you support. There's spiritual support, like synchronicities I keep getting. There's something about that. But what you writing down is coming to fruition. You just got to keep believing in it. Okay. Um, yeah, the world and the placement of your spiritual growth, evolution, change. Okay. So I feel like you're being protected from something here. You're protecting your energy. You're maybe in a bubble right now. Protect yourself, creating a bubble of protection, or something like that as well. Protecting yourself from energies that drain you, possibly. I feel like here is what I'm getting with this astrology and scribe. Keeping these things to yourself. So yeah, Ten of Cups. Yeah, because I feel like you're trying to get. There's a Ten of Cups here that you're creating. It's in the placement of expansion, long distance travel, open-mindedness. So yeah, you're definitely speaking. When you speak things into existence, like when you're speaking, you believe it fully. Like there's this energy where I feel like it's very emphatic. You're saying it with your chest, kind of thing. All right, yeah, Nine of Wands in the placement of the past, status, karma, time, long term. Okay, so yeah, definitely there's a sense of protecting one's energy right now. Protecting support is on its way, so to speak. You're always supported, regardless. I feel like that what you're writing down, what you're writing in your journaling, what you're trying to create is coming into fruition. It's happening. So continue to speak. Continue to speak these things into existence, Capricorn. All right. Yeah, we have a King of Wands here. This could be you. All right. This could be you just going into this place where you own your energy. I feel like you're owning it. It's important to own your energy, Capricorn. I feel like you're doing that. You're owning it. Okay, in the placement of social media, technology, acquaintances, social groups. All right. You're owning your energy here. You know where you're headed, is what I get. You know exactly where you're headed. You're not looking back, you're looking forward here. Okay. You're speaking these things into existence. You're believing in it, like you're moving like it too. All right. Yeah, Six of Pentacles in the placement of your 12th house, which is spirituality, solitude, life behind closed doors. So yeah, definitely there is a sense of like who you are. People come towards you. People tend to come towards you for advice, spiritual insight, things like that. So it's very important to speak things into existence, because it's all manifesting right now. So that's what the scribe, astrology and scribe is. Okay, so there's something about the transits possibly here that you're very much aware of, that you're doing this. There's a lot of blue in this King of Swords. So as that energy of speaking things into existence, Capricorn. Keep doing that, is what I keep hearing. Keep doing it. All right, because it's working. All right, so let's get another oracle card here. Your second one for Capricorn Life Path Ones here. All right, let's see. Capricorn, life path ones, or who will resonate with this number. Excuse me. Again, with your throat, something with your throat, okay? All right, speak these things into existence, all right? You may need to work on your throat chakra at this time, Capricorn, life path ones, all right? So, yeah, we have on the horizon. So, again, keep speaking things into existence because it's close. Swift movement, all right? So, as I split, there's a lot around you. When you speak things into existence, it's work in music and love. So music can help you ground, music can help you transmute. It's a form of self-love, self-care. Maybe you dance or something. And you have protection and music and love again. So yeah, there's this energy around. Yeah, we have the creator card, okay, coming out. So again, speak things into existence, Capricorn. Life path ones, it is working. Or if you resonate with this number, it is working. So you get into existence. So we're going to see what this card means, what Source, Universe, Spirit Guides, Angels, Amun Ra wants you to know here. But this card coming out, Creator card, coming out for Capricorn Life Path 1. What does this mean? Source, Universe, Spirit Guides, Angels, Amun Ra. What does this mean? So yeah, we have the Three of Swords. So yeah, let go of it. Let go of the fact that of doubt, so to speak. Just because it is coming into fruition. It is happening. Okay, whatever you write down is happening. You just have to you just have to open up. Okay, open your heart and understand that. Yeah, you're not. It's not a pipe dream. It's not a pipe dream. It's real. Capricorn, all right. It's manifesting, all right. So yeah, Ace of Pentacles. There's some you're manifesting things here. Okay, there's something big here. You're opening doors here. Continue to open those doors. All right. That's what I get in the first house of your general outlook. Keep doing that. Okay. Page of Cups. Yeah, open your heart. There's the reason to be in. There's a lot of things to be grateful for right now at this time as well. This is in the second house of your self-worth, self-love, finances, personal belongings. Okay, so there's a lot. Just open your heart to receiving and creating it. When you speak and you write things down, open your heart to it. Not just write it down. You have to believe it too. Okay. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. You have to think it because it's in the place of your thoughts, communication, mind. You have to. Like I feel like what's going on here, Capricorn, Life Path 1, is you're adopting a abundance mindset. Is what I feel. Yeah, Queen of Cups in the placement of the fourth house, of family, home, emotions, ancestors. So it could be a feminine energy here you're healing from, or a feminine energy. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It just feels like, divine feminine, divine masculine here, like being in your divine feminine, allowing things to take place is what I feel like, because you are creating something, all right. The world and the placement of your fifth house, which is confidence, creativity, self-expression, all right, like purpose. So yeah, you're definitely on the right track, okay? I feel like, okay, Capricorn, life path, the ones, or you will be on the right track soon. Okay, yeah, Six of Pentacles. So continue to be of service here. What you do here always returns to you, okay? You're helping others, so that comes towards you from the divine, from the universe, okay? So keep doing that kind of thing. Because I feel like you're out in front and center stage here. You're out and about, Capricorn, life path ones. You're out there. So when you're out there, then things start to create real easily. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles in the placement of your seventh house, which is one-on-one relationships, business partnerships. So yeah, you're definitely working on yourself too. You're continuing to work on having more of an open heart too. I get, okay. That's what I get. Just being in that receiving energy as well. When you help others, then the universe helps you. Does that make sense? Yeah, Six of Wands here in the place of your eighth house, which is spiritual growth, evolution, change. All right. So yeah, you're definitely in a place where you're being held up high by spirit, or you're being held up high by others. Okay. Therefore, that success is just right around the corner. You just have to keep speaking things into existence and making those moves because it's happening. It's working. Whatever you're speaking or writing down, it's working. Okay. The High Priestess in the placement of your ninth house of expansion, open-mindedness. Okay. Long distance travel, higher education. So I feel like you're learning a lot here. You're learning a a lot about yourself, like what your intuition's getting stronger too as well, is what I get with you, Capricorn. Yeah, the star here in the placement of your 10th house, which is your career, your long term, your status. So yeah, you have like a sense of, tension is always on you kind of energy. So therefore, when you show up for yourself, others show up, and then you get opportunities, things like that. And you just believe it. You have to believe it, And I feel like that's what's going on. You adopted abundance mindset here. Yeah, the devil in the placement of your 11th house, which is social media technology, acquaintances, social groups. So yeah, just there's a lot of fear, a lot of energy that can be fear mongering. Fear of speaking or something like that. There's something about just staying away from toxic energy here. Okay, just not paying attention. I just feel like they're not paying attention to what people are saying right now. That's where I feel there. All right, Page of Swords. Yeah, in the placement of the 12th house, which is spirituality, solitude, like the unclosed doors. So again, I feel like a lot of people are trying to distract you or make you feel like you're not on track or something like that. So it's very important to continue to manifest. Okay, continue to do it, speak it, write it down, do it. Okay, that's what I keep getting here with this Amun Ra here. Once you just own this energy here, okay, you are the creator of your own reality. Remember that, okay? And he's wanting you to stay away from fear mongering, anything that creates any type of fear, any type of paranoia, whatever it may be, any type of overthinking. That's definitely what he's saying. Is this is your reality. You get to choose that, okay? So let's do one more here, then I'll close out this reading for Capricorn Life Path 1s. So Capricorn Life Path 1s, or that resonate with this number, last oracle card. All right. Let's see here, Capricorn Life Path 1s, or Capricorns that were born on the first, not the first, that are Life Path 1. All right. Let's see here. But yeah, we have fertility. So again, there's something growing here. There's something infinity. Okay. Again, with infinity gives me like manifestation. Okay, traveling. So again, you could be traveling, or you're just traveling into a different energy here on the horizon. So again, keep speaking things into existence. I feel like, okay, yeah, ascending and growth here, pyramids. All right, so you are definitely in a period of that type of energy at this time. So it's important to manifest. Okay, manifest, manifest, manifest. Move with purpose. Okay, so what does this card mean here for Capricorn Life Path 1? Okay, Capricorn Life Path 1. All right, Capricorn Life Path 1. All right, Capricorn Life Path 1. What is there to know, or Capricorns that resonate with this number? What is there to know about this card, this ascending and growth card? So yeah, we have the star again. So yeah, again, when you're reaching a whole new level of something here, recognition. Okay, like you won't even have to do as much. I feel like there's something about it because you've been so assertive here. You've been so behind the scenes, and so to speak, working maybe tirelessly here. So yeah, let's see. First card, yeah, King of Wands. You already know where you're going, where you're heading here. King of Wands here in the first house of your general outlook. This is your outlook. Like you're looking towards your goals. That's what you're focused on. You're focusing your intentions. I feel like you're focusing and visualizing. Okay, that's very important. Strength, a lot of discipline around money, finances, personal belongings, resources, stability, self-worth. Working on your throat chakra possibly. Again, as I cough there, but yeah, I feel like just continuing to stay disciplined here. All right. Yeah, the Fool in the place of thoughts, communication, mind. So yeah, this mindset here, you're just freeing yourself from, like, is it working? Is it manifesting? Like freeing yourself from that, because you already know where you're going. You're it's taking chances, stuff like that, walking this path. you know. Four of Pentacles in the fourth house, the family, home, emotions, ancestors. So yeah, definitely, you're keeping these things, very low key here, you know. And also, yeah, obviously, especially when it comes to like where we living with me, possibly. But like, I feel like with the collective, though, you're expressing yourself more. You know who you are. You are a king. You're considered high regard in the collective, Capricorn. You're considered like a king or a queen. A high status person. Okay. The Tower and the placement of your confidence, creativity, self-expression. Okay, like purpose. So yeah, I just feel like it's important just to speak, use your voice, continue to do what you do, Capricorn. It doesn't matter like if people don't like you, things like that. Like this is the energy around. Maybe people are just falling away from your life, and you're realizing things. You're just allowing that to be as well. Yeah, Queen of Wands in the placement of your sixth house of your routine, work, job, health, sense of self improvement. So yeah, definitely that you're of high regard here. Okay, you're very of high regard, life path one Capricorns. Okay, like I just feel that energy. All right, there's a lot of high regard energy. There's a lot of where you're heading. It's like you're gonna hit the jackpot or something. It's 111 here. So, and this is a life path one reading. So there's confirmation. Page of Pentacles. So there's some idea that's gonna get off the ground here. That's gonna relate to others in some way, shape, or form. That's gonna fulfill your soul and others, kind of thing. I feel like. Ace of Swords, yeah, it's like speaking things into existence. Working on your throat chakra, I get a lot of that. Capricorn life path ones, you need to work on your throat chakra. Okay. Eight of Wands in the placement of your ninth house, which is expansion, open-mindedness, your philosophy. So yeah, I feel like there's a lot that's maybe I feel like it's changing. You're pushing past fear here, fear of the unknown, because you know where you're going, Capricorn. Yeah, we have the Six of Swords in the placement of your career, long-term past, long-term goals. So you have you know where you're headed. You're ready for to let go of certain things here mentally, because you know where you're headed. You need to let go of certain type of mindsets and stuff like that. All right, the sun and the placement of your social media technology, acquaintances, social groups. So yeah, you're allowing yourself to shine here. You're expressing yourself more, being yourself. That's very important. Capricorn, it's important to be yourself here when you're a life path one Capricorn. Be yourself. All right. Yeah, Hierophant. Yeah, Spirit wants you out there, okay? Spirit wants you out there. And the Hierophant and the placement of spirituality, solitude, life beyond closed doors. You've already got everything like kind of put in place. Now it's time to, just go about your what you're journaling, going about your affirmations, going with doing it with purpose. So like moving with purpose is what I get. Like move with purpose because you are growing and ascending here, okay? All right, pyramids, and this maybe the Syrian star seeds or resonate with you, Capricorn, or Sirius in general, or just Egypt in general, that kind of thing. So, but that's what I see here. But yeah, Capricorn, that was your life path one reading for y'all. So if you're a Capricorn and a life path one, hope that resonated. Like, share, subscribe, comment below if that resonated. All right, support me on TikTok, the Cap Medicine. Support me on Blue Sky, the Cap Medicine. I am available for personal readings. My email will be in my description box, and what I offer is going to be in the community section of this YouTube page as well. So what I offer, because I do mediumship readings, dream interpretation readings, career readings, ArchAngel Messages, Egyptian God Goddess messages, soul purpose messages. All right, so I do it all. All right, so all right, y'all. Remember, the more you heal, the more you notice. Stay hydrated, stay safe, stay protected. I love y'all, and namaste. And remember, your best is always good enough. I love y'all.